Hey, it's Evan here from the Action Points podcast, and I've just finished Alien Isolation. I just thought I'd share my thoughts on the game. Here's some gameplay from a later level, where we've been alternating between facing off against the alien, the rogue androids, as well as terrified humans on board the space station, the Sevastopol. We're playing as Amanda Ripley, who is Ellen Ripley's daughter, and this game is set 15 years after the original movie. Amanda's trying to get a little closure on what happened to her mother, and after a flight recorder is recovered with a message from Ellen, she jumps on board the Sevastopol space station to find out more, only to find it's in chaos and has been shut down, with lots of people left stranded and terrified. I've been playing on the PC, and it runs at a silky 60 frames per second, although my game capture software can't quite keep up. Although it's technically a first-person shooter, you won't be doing much shooting. The humans are probably the only enemies you could take on, but many of them will leave you alone if you don't come too close. You can listen to their chatter to see whether they're going to be aggressive, and often the alien will be alerted to the noise and quickly dispatch of you and the rest of the humans if you start anything. The save system you saw at the start is a clunky card reader, which takes a while to boot up, so it's often a tense situation standing in front and waiting for the game to save. This little section of the game shows how often there are multiple routes allowing sanctuary from the alien. Like there's a main corridor with several side rooms and a ventilation system connecting the side rooms to crawl through. The alien can enter any of those, and it's a good idea to always have the scanner ready just to see where the alien is. The scanner also acts as a near-constant navigation marker, so you won't waste time searching through the sprawling space station. You'll always know where to go next. You'll be spending a lot of time hiding under desks and in lockers, but it's often a completely valid tactic just to crouch and circle around an object so you're out of view of the alien. If you're being attacked by a human, it's often a good idea to take your wrench and just whack it against a hard surface, which will alert the alien, and then find a corner to hide in so the alien can do your dirty work. A variety of weapons are available, but the most useful things are the motion detector and the plasma torch for getting around, opening doors. You'll have a revolver, a shotgun, flamethrower, and a bolt gun, which you'll occasionally use to get rid of the androids, which are terrifying. They're kind of faceless and without personality, and they're unrelenting. Just really, really scary. You'll also be able to craft objects and items with stuff you find, like flares, noisemakers, a smoke bomb, flashbang, EMP mines for the androids, Molotovs, medkits, things like that. You'll be spending a lot of quality time by yourself, as the name suggests, but there are some interesting characters, and the diversity of their accents makes the station feel more real. A small complaint I have is that there are a very few cutscenes where the game automatically saves, so if you accidentally get yourself killed, you may have to sit through some lengthy cutscenes twice. The game rarely pulls you out of first-person view, so it maintains the atmosphere well. Often when the game moves to a third-person cutscene, it indicates something impactful is about to happen, like a character death, but thankfully most of the really important moments occur while you're still in control. I'm running the game with a film grain filter over the top, which is on by default, but I think it adds something to the style. The retro-futuristic fittings and mechanisms are captured perfectly from the film, with spats of orange vinyl and big clunky buttons and green screens everywhere. I don't normally do reviews of more mainstream games, but with the atmosphere and style of Alien Isolation, I'm really hoping this game pays off for the publishers so we can see a sequel, although it might be difficult to find a new angle. This game offers the same tension as the original film, and having another in the series offering more of the same might be overkill. I'd really like to return to this world though. A lot of the atmosphere is thanks to the sound design. The alien's footsteps on metal as it's creeping through the vents, and the bursts of steam and mechanical words from the space station sound fantastic. The sound effects make for a really tactile experience, as you can hear the surfaces grind together. The music never really gets in the way, but it does lend tension and impact when needed. I'd highly recommend grabbing Alien Isolation, especially if you're a fan of the original film. I'll give you a heads up, the end of this section of gameplay shows one of the ways that Alien can be alerted. I open a noisy door and it results in my demise, so if you're faint of heart, brace yourself. Thanks for watching, and check us out at theactionpointspodcast.com for more pop culture discussion. See ya!